Hi there. So today I'm going to be teaching you some basics about the trumpet and how to play it and how to put it together. Okay? So let's start with the casing. You want to make sure that the latches are facing up, because if they're facing the wrong way and if you try to open up the case, the instrument's just going to fall out. So flip it around, see how the latches are facing up, then I'm going to unbuckle it, and bam, the instrument case is open the proper way.
Okay.
Do you want to demonstrate that for me, please?
Yes.
All right, go ahead. Awesome, there you go. Sounds good. Next, we're going to put together the instrument. If you look, the instrument is made out of two parts, basically. So we have our mouthpiece, and then we have the actual trumpet itself. Now, the trumpet can come apart, but usually it doesn't whenever you have it in its case, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So all you're really going to do is just put the mouthpiece inside of the insert like that, okay? I'm going to put the trumpet back in the case. Could you demonstrate that for me, please?
Yes, I can.
Awesome, there you go. Now we're going to talk about embouchure, okay? So embouchure is a really important part of playing the trumpet. If you don't have a good embouchure, you're not going to create a good sound out of the instrument, okay? So what I would like for you to do is make a sound for me. And then pretend almost as though you're like sucking on a milkshake out of a straw. So that should be kind of like the shape that your mouth is going to make, okay? And you want to make sure that the inside is open. So you don't want your teeth clenching, but you also don't want it to be too open to where your cheeks are puffing out. So you want it to be just in that sweet spot, okay? Mm-hmm. All right, sounds good. So that's how you do that. And next, we're going to put the instrument up to your face and then position it how you think is most natural. Usually we want the top lip and the bottom lip to be kind of 50-50 with the mouthpiece. So as long as you do that, you're in a good zone, okay? Mm-hmm. All right, that sounds good. Now let's talk about proper hand and proper posture, okay? Mm-hmm. So you already got it. So you want your thumb? No, this is the pinky, sorry. Mm-hmm. You want your pinky to be on this ring placement right here, okay? So that pinky's gonna stay right there, and that adds stability to the trumpet, okay? Mm-hmm. Next, your three fingers are gonna go on these three valves. Mm-hmm. They'll always stay there, okay? Mm-hmm. And then next, you're gonna wanna insert the thumb in the thumb ring right there, and bam, there you go. That's how you hold a trumpet, okay? Does that feel pretty natural to you? Mm-hmm. Awesome, sounds good. Now let's talk about the use of airstream. So air is really important to any instrument, and it's important that we make the right amount of air so that we hit the right notes and that we also produce a really good sound. So when you breathe in, you always want to think of cold air, because cold air produces a warm sound in the instrument. I know it's backwards, but if you think of warm air, it's going to constrict your body and you're not going to be able to take as good of a breath as you would with cold air. So take a deep breath in. You feel that cold air. You feel it? Good. And then blow out. Same cold air. Yeah. So that nice cold air is going to produce that really good sound, okay? Mm-hmm. So next what we're going to do is you're going to form your embouchure again. Mm-hmm. And this time, I want you to try to buzz into the instrument. Now all you're doing when you buzz is you're just putting your lips loosely close together, mm-hmm. and you're just one more time for me, please. Okay. No, that was good. That was good. Okay. That's exactly the type of sound you want. Most beginner trumpets, they start out sounding like that. So that was really good. I'm glad that you were able to produce a sound. Okay. Next, we're going to talk about tonguing techniques. And we're going to talk about playing multiple notes. So, when you tongue, you're going to have that same cold air coming out of the instrument. You're also going to buzz. And you're also going to think of like a toe syllable. So just say it with me, toe, toe, toe. You hear? Do you feel how the tongue is? Yeah, you feel how the tongue is hitting the back of the roof of the mouth? That's exactly where you want it to be. Okay.
Okay.
So go ahead and try to make a sound again, and just try to just tongue a couple of notes for me.
I will do my best.
Try 3 notes for me, please.
3 notes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, just like that. That was exactly really good. Most beginner trumpets sound like that, so you're doing a really good job. Okay? Next, now that you know a little bit of the basics, we're going to talk about putting the instrument apart. Okay?
Okay.
So all you have to do is, here, I'll demonstrate it for you. Take the mouthpiece out, put it in the little holder, and put the trumpet back in the correct way. Do you see? See how that may be incorrect? Then if you were to try to close it, it wouldn't close all the way. So you got to make sure that it fits within inside of the form, inside the case, okay?
Okay.
Do you want to go ahead and demonstrate that for me, please?
Yep.
Cool. And then close the case back up. Congrats, you have passed How to Play a Trumpet 101.
Oh, thank you.
No problem.